Hi, I'm Stuart. Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back. Thanks for viewing my video. In this video, I'm going to give my reading wrap-up for the week of 10/12/2025 through 10/18/2025. I completed one book this week, so I'll talk briefly about that book. I read parts of two books, so I'll talk briefly about those two books. I'll talk about my reading plans for the remainder of the month. I'll talk about the videos I released. I'll talk about the crochet project I'm working on. I'll talk about the video game I'm playing, and I'll talk about some other things going on in my life at this time. The book I completed was Memnoch the Devil by Anne Rice. This is the 5th book in the Vampire Chronicles series. I read it as part of the Vampire Chronicles group, a group that is moderated by Elaine at Cobalt Dragon. I enjoyed this book a lot. I will hopefully in the not distant future do a video review of it. I am behind on those. Hopefully I can catch up fairly soon. The first book I read part of is Everyday Crochet, The Complete Beginner's Guide by June Gilbank. The last few weeks I've been working on practice patterns, but I'll soon be making an actual item that is usable soon from a pattern from this book. Learning some new stitches. A book I started this week is Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. The protagonist in this book is a 27-year-old young woman by the name of Jet. She's kind of struggling with her life. She has a serious medical condition. She had to drop out of school. She's back living with her parents. Her mother and brother don't really treat her all that well. And she gets viciously attacked. And she wants to, because she doesn't consider like she accomplished very much in her life, she wants to solve the crime, but she's under a serious time crunch. I won't say why, but I am quite enjoying it. Not Quite Dead Yet is the October read for Booked and Busy, a Fable book club monitored by Jamie at Jamie Fock on here. Another book that I started this week is The Hacienda by Elizabeth Canas. This is the September/October read for the Cozy Club, a Fable book club monitored by Stephanie Bookish at Stephanie Bookish on here. I am not very far into the book. I did really like her Vampires of El Norte, so hopefully I will enjoy this book too. There are two books that I hope to start in the coming week. One is Hex by Thomas Oldie Hayvold. This is the October read for Fright Club, a YouTube book club monitored by Cliff at Cliff Stark Gems and Crits at Crits_reads. And the second book I want to start this week is Tell the Body Thief by Anne Rice. This is the 4th book of the Vampire Chronicles series. I did read Memnoch out of order, but that's only because I got Memnoch at the library. I had to order the Tale of the Body Thief. Because the physical book was actually a little cheaper than the ebook, I decided to get the physical book. And by the end of the month, I at least hope to start to read Catabasis by R.F. Kuang and Bride by Ali Hazelwood. Bride's a book I wanted to read for a long, long time. Don't know why I haven't yet, really. Bunny by Mona Wad was also in the same situation, but I did read that one recently. Quite enjoyed it. If you watch what I said about it previously. I haven't done a review video for that either yet though, but I hope to soon. Next, I want to talk about the videos I released this week. The first was reading wrap-up for the week ending 10/12/2025. The second was my review of Emily Weil's Map of the Otherlands by Heather Fawcett. I expect to release a third video. This is Saturday, October 18th as I record this. I expect to release the New Windows and Mirrors reading tag video. because it's mostly edited now, so unless I have some real problem with my editing system or uploading or whatever, expect that to release 2, so that'll be 3 videos for the week. I also want to thank Nicole at Nicole's Bookish Nook. She gifted me several Canva templates to use and make my thumbnails. I used one of them for the thumbnail for my Emily Wilde review. So thank you, Nicole, and I will be using the other ones too, as I see fit. I really appreciate that. This is Editing Stuart the next day, the 19th of October. I just wanted to add a little segment to show the wooble I completed. I completed today, the 19th, not the 18th, which is the actual end of the week. But I figured since I was almost done yesterday, I just did a little more, completed today. This is what Taylor the Goat looks like. And I hope to get back to doing more woobles. I've been concentrating on the patterns, mostly from Everyday Crochet, The Complete Beginner's Guide by June Gilbank, and I've learned a lot of stuff, but I kind of at the expense of doing woobles. I better want to maybe alternate the two. But because I did so many patterns in the book recently, the next project is going to be another wooble. Not sure which one quite yet. Next, I want to talk about the video game played. I continue to play Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time. There are some frustrating moments, but overall it's quite a fun game. And even with the frustrating moments, when I get through something, which is mainly battles, I feel a lot of satisfaction for getting through the battle. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm coming on close to around 20 hours played on the game. As far as what else is going on in my life, I got a haircut color. I generally get them every 6 weeks. I walked once at the local mall, and I walked outside too once or twice. It's been nice here. Finally feels like fall. The weather was kind of weird. It kind of went up and down, but it finally feels like fall. Early this morning, I put the boiler on, set the thermostat up so it turned on. Kind of hate doing that, but the house temperature was 58, and when it gets below 60, it's kind of too cold. A recent subscriber, Alice at Alice-WF4PU, asked a question on the Cozy Autumn book tag video. Have you ever thought about doing a random Q&A? And I hadn't, but I think that might be a good idea. Still going to do the typical Q&As when milestones arrive, but just putting that out there. If there is any questions you would be interested in having me answer, please add in the comments, and I'll ask this question again during my next weekly wrap-up. And if I have any questions, even one, I will do a video and answer that question or more, whatever I get. So thanks so much, Alice, and especially thanks for your kind words about me. I really appreciate that. It's really good when a viewer says nice things about you. It helps when sometimes you have doubts when your videos are kind of not doing that well, or your subscriber count is stagnated, or you're even losing them a little bit. So it really helps when a subscriber says nice things about you. I'd be interested in knowing how your reading went, what you've been reading. Like it or don't like it. If you'd like to let me know, please add a comment. If you can't think of anything else to comment, please add a dragon emoji, because there are dragons in Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Stole Time. I hope you have a wonderful reading week. I hope you have a wonderful week in general. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, please subscribe, please hit the bell to get notified when I upload future videos.